Panther Nation, what's cracking? Let's talk these roster moves.
You are now tuned into the Panther Nation podcast.
Delone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flag down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
He's intercepted by Keithley. Keithley inside the 20 to the 10 and to the end zone for another Panther.
Today, the team signed cornerback Trumaine Johnson and kicker Kai Forbath to the practice squad. Corresponding moves were to get rid of T.J. Green and Aaron Monteiro. Let's start with Trumaine Johnson. Trumaine Johnson is a cornerback, former New York Jet, former LA Ram. And let's talk about Trumaine for a second. Listen, Johnson spent 8 years in the league and made 77 career starts, most recently playing with the New York Jets. He had a phenomenal year in 2015 with the Rams, intercepting 7 passes and registering 71 tackles. On March 16, 2018, Johnson signed a 5-year, $72.5 million contract with the New York Jets that included $34 million guaranteed. He started 10 games with the Jets in 2018, recording 40 tackles, 5 passes defensed, and 4 interceptions. On November 5, 2019, Johnson was placed on injured reserve with an ankle injury. He finished the season playing in 7 games with 5 starts, recording 25 tackles, 2 passes defensed, and 1 interception. And then on March 18, 2020, Johnson was released by the Jets with the post-June 1 designation. The team also signed Kai Forbath today. Kai Forbath is a kicker, very successful NFL career. Has been with a number of teams, including Washington, Vikings, Cowboys, Jaguars, Saints, and Patriots. He's been in the league for 10 years. So he's been all over the place. I don't expect him to come in and take Joey Sly's place, but if Joey Sly starts tripping, then we're going to get him up out of here. So Carolina today also activated defensive tackle Woodrow Hamilton onto the active roster. We got some injury issues with K'Wan Short, so they promoted up another defensive tackle. Much needed depth moving forward going against the Tampa Bay Bucks on Sunday. So I don't see any issues with that. Listen, let's talk Trumaine Johnson for a second and how this impacts everybody else, the other cornerbacks in the room. Listen, this is a signing that I don't quite understand. Listen, the Panthers are not a cornerback away from a Super Bowl or a playoff run. We've got a long way to go as far as roster build, and signing Trumaine Johnson is not going to do much for us, in my opinion. In my opinion, we need to let Troy Pride play it out. I feel like this is going to put some pressure. Maybe it's a veteran signing, getting some instruction from a veteran player and add some more veterans in that cornerback room. But I think that's a bit overrated. I don't know. You already got Rasul Douglas. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about this one, man. I think Trumaine he's had a great career. He's getting a bit older. He turns 31 in January, on January 1st. So I'm not. Again, I think we're gonna peak in year 3, maybe year 4, and he won't. There's no chance he's gonna be on the roster then. So I don't understand why we would bring in a Trumaine Johnson. Yeah, he may help us this year, but this year to me is a lost season. We're not gonna make a playoff run, in my opinion. I don't think we're there yet, and I just think we're not a cornerback away. And I just don't understand this signing. Again, cheap signing. So I have no problem. It's not like we spent a lot of money on signing Trumaine, so it's not a big deal as far as that's concerned. But I just don't. I don't know. I think it's neither here nor there as far as Trumaine Johnson goes. Again, if we were a cornerback away or needed that one piece to make the run, then yeah. But we're not there yet. And again, I'm a proponent of letting Troy Pride start and let him earn his stripes. The best experience, the best teacher's experience. Okay, so let him get out there, let him learn, let him earn his stripes, and then start Rasul Douglas opposite of him. I know y'all watching this right now, and I know y'all hearing Troy Pride, y'all hearing Rasul Douglas, you're hearing all these Trumaine Johnson, but you haven't heard me talk about Dante Jackson. Listen, man, I think Dante. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comments. I'm just gonna say it anyway. I think Dante was set up for failure. I don't think he is an outside cornerback. I'm just gonna be honest. I think his best traits and his best attributes kind of move him towards the slot and playing nickel corner and sticking with those smaller shifty guys. I think that's where his niche is, and I think that's where he should be playing. Having him guard, Mike Evans and these bigger receivers that are coming. There's bigger receivers, bigger, stronger, faster receivers coming out. And I just don't think he's gonna stick as far as outside cornerback. And I think the coaching staff is starting to think that too. He's having injury issues. I know he's gonna play Sunday, but listen, and the coaching staff has already said we're gonna be rotating cornerbacks. You're gonna see Troy Pryor, you're gonna see Rasul Douglas, you're gonna see Dante Jackson. And listen, if Dante Jackson was that guy, then there would be no rotation. There would be Dante Jackson is the number one guy, and he's gonna play the best cornerback or the best wide receiver on the other team. You don't hear that because he's not built for it, in my opinion. And listen, I'm no professional scout, but when you put these big receivers in front of Dante, he's just gonna get bullied, man. He's my exact size. He about 5'10", 5'11", $180, a little over $180. And listen, it's no disrespect, but listen, you gotta have the size. Trumaine Johnson, he's 6'2", 6'2", 213 pounds. Those are the kind of quarterbacks that we need. Big, physical outside cornerbacks that can man up with your Mike Evans, your Julio Jones, and everybody else, and Michael Thomas, all those other guys. That's what we need. And putting Dante Jackson out there and lining up it's not helping him at all. It's putting him in a position to fail when he has a role, and I think that needs to be at the slot. He's not, in my opinion, built for outside cornerback. Now, again, going back to Trumaine Johnson, I don't understand this pickup. But listen, whatever. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I think, again, if we were 1 or 2 guys away from a Super Bowl or playoff run, then sure. But I don't get it for this one. And Kai Forbath, hey, more power to you. More power to you. I just don't know that Joey Sly's gonna be. He missed the kick this game, but I think he'll stick. And I think maybe the pressure. The added pressure, have a veteran coming in behind you will make Joey Sly play a little bit better. But I think that's a wasted practice squad spot, in my opinion. I think you can look at the kind of talent we have on our practice squad. You have Trumaine Johnson, you have Akeem Butler. We have some stacked talent on our practice squad, or some potential talent, and you're wasting a veteran spot for a kicker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that makes much sense in my brain. But it is what it is. But listen, we got some nice talent on our practice squad right now. And I'm not hating on Trumaine Johnson. I just don't understand the pick in the grand scheme of things. Again, in the roster build, the grand scheme, I just don't get it. But that being said, those are my thoughts on Trumaine Johnson, Kai Forbath, and listen, T.J. Green. Man, I feel bad for the kid because he was the starter at one point. He got cut, he got brought back, and now he's cut again. I feel bad for T.J. I think he'll probably end up coming back at some point. Listen, the way things are going for him, but. That's all I got, people. All right, man. Listen, my pregame special tomorrow starts at 12:30. I'll have a special guest, so we'll be watching the Bucks game streaming live tomorrow, starting at 12:30. All right, so get at me. All right, Hey, I love the comments. The comments are great. Hey, the banter back and forth is awesome. If you got a different opinion, hey, bring it. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is dope. This is good conversation. I think it's good conversation for us all to have good dialogue. And that being said, make sure you make sure you subscribe. And listen, I think we 60 people away from 3,000. So let's get to 3,000, all right? That being said, peace out. Keep pounding.